Pengassan. Pengassin, or is it a pagan sin? Pagans who commit sin. Whoever know pagans, Pengassin, a bit Pengassan, should tell them to leave Dangote alone. Dangote right now is on the side of the people. Dangote is the owner of his business. Dangote refineries have employed thousands of Nigerians. Since that refinery started, there have been series of gang up and efforts at frustrating that man. For your information, Dangote's journey to save Nigeria. Yes, I say save Nigeria. For some of you who call him all sorts of names, you call him a monopolist. You said he's been benefiting from the government. Most of you are living in ignorance. Who they follow me? No, they fit mystery. Listen to me very carefully. I have done broadcasts about Dangote in the past. If you scroll past my videos, you will see that in 2 occasions, I've said something about Dangote. I continue to maintain that Dangote is a Nigerian hero. Most of the things, negative things people say about Dangote are unverifiable. They are misconceptions. Dangote is a man that every Nigerian must be proud of. During the time of Obasanjo, him and his friend Otedola, they came together and they decided to buy up the Port Harcourt refinery so that they can transform the refinery from lack of production to productivity. Obasanjo, a visionary leader, sold it to them. But when Yaradua came to power, he revoked the sale. That was how Dangote started thinking of building his own refinery instead of buying up a government parastatal that is not working. Now, since that refinery baited, first of all, they couldn't supply him the amount of crude that he requires from NNPC. Imagine that. The only refinery that is working in Nigeria. These people still try to frustrate that man by not giving him crude. Oh, it was naira for crude. It collapsed. Oh, it has to be sold in dollars. Oh, Dangote trucks. Oh, Dangote that. All manner of things thrown at him to the extent that this man started buying crude internationally. He will buy crude, bring it into the country and refine for local consumption and for export. What else do you want this man to do? They have tried all manner of things to frustrate him without success. Now, the next thing for them is to use the pagan sin. Pagans who commit sins. Pengassan. Don't even know how to pronounce Pengassan. To use Pengassan against him. I have questions to ask. Yes, labor laws don't permit that you punish workers for attempting to join a professional pressure group or union like Pengassan. Yes, it's against the labor laws. We know that. But is Dangote alone in this? The best the workers of Dangote can do, now that we are having private refineries, is for private refineries to form their own association. They mostly belong to the same association with Pengassan. They can have their own private refineries, own body, without having to rub shoulders with civil servants, as it is in other sectors. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Now, we have banks firing their workers en masse. How many times have the bankers union picketed any bank for firing its workers? How many times have the bankers union picketed any bank, a private sector, for firing its workers? So why is the case of Dangote? ASU has been going on strike. Have you ever seen when lecturers of private university go on strike? Because they function differently. I have a question I want to ask. And I want every well-meaning Nigerian to answer. It is simple. If the staff of private university, the lecturers of private universities are not members of ASU, why should the staff of a private refinery like Dangote refinery be part of Pengassan? I understand the constitutional right of all workers to join any association of their choice as written in section 40. I know that. If you are working for NNPC, work for NNPC. You are a civil servant. When NNPC was still a government parastatal. So different bodies. Do private school teachers, even at primary schools or secondary school, do they go on strike with their fellow teachers in public schools? They should have their own organization. Why are you trying to take Dangote to ransom? Is Dangote the only man in the private sector? Now, let me talk to some of you followers who are listening. I continue to tell you, who they follow me, know they misroad. When you begin to hear people say these things about Dangote, oh, he's a monopolist, he's benefited from government. I say, show me any billionaire in the world who does not benefit from government. They are the people who are helping the government to provide jobs for the people. They are the people who are helping our foreign exchange. They are the people who are helping the economy. These people in the private sector, anywhere in the world. In Russia billionaires like Abrahamovich, the former owner of Chelsea, they all benefit from the government of Russia. In America, is Elon Musk not benefiting from Trump? Has Trump not done some policies to favor the likes of Elon Musk and others? Our ignorance in this country is too much. Our stupidity must stop. What is the different thing that Dangote has done that people will come out and say he has benefited from our government and so he should not sack workers? If government helped him to source for dollars, if government gave him a loan, has he not paid back? Dangote is a man every black man in this world should be proud of. Dangote is a man every Nigerian should be proud of. I listened to Festus Osifo and I looked at his face. I saw a man who was angry. I saw a disgruntled fellow. I saw a bitter man. The real reason they are bitter with Dangote is not because he sacked his workers. And Dangote has come out to say, I did not sack them for joining PENGASSAN. So who else is going to prove that he sacked them because of that? How will you prove that in court when you are not Dangote? A man who has the right to hire also has the right to fire at will. Whatever reason he gives for firing his workers is his prerogative. Okay? I think what Festus Osifo was saying, he said if there's anybody sabotaging Nigeria, it is Dangote. Because Dangote has been benefiting, he has benefiting from the government, he got many licenses from Badadash. Did Dangote stop you, Festus Osifo, from getting licenses from the government? When you people accuse Dangote of monopoly, tell me one business Dangote is doing that is the only one doing it. Is it cement? Is it sugar? There are other players. Every businessman does the best thing for himself. And what is wrong in a monopoly? If you did not kill anybody to do your monopoly, what is wrong in you monopolizing a business? If you do not commit any criminality, any illegality to become a monopoly, what you do as a businessman to discourage your competitors makes you a good businessman with good business acumen. All these negative talks, many of them when no get sense. Anything when person talk, now we just follow like Momo. If person tell you say Dangote na monopoly, ask him how. Where he monopolize? If na cement, there is Niger cement, there is Lafarge, there is Boa cement. Is he the only player? And they tell you some unverified badadash information about Ibeto cement. You wanted Obasanjo to encourage importation of cement when cement is produced in Nigeria. Common sense many people don't get. Dangote was producing cement in Nigeria. Ibeto wanted to be flooding the Nigerian market with imported cement. Even if flooding the Nigerian market with imported cement would have made cement cheaper in Nigeria. How about the economy of Nigeria? How about the foreign exchange that Dangote cement is bringing into the economy? How about the number of people who are under his payroll? There's no country who does that. Every country encourages its citizen to produce, to manufacture in the country. A country that depends on importation is a dying nation. It's a moribund nation. More people. Dangote is not a monopolist. He has never monopolized any business. I put it to you. If you believe he has been doing monopoly, come and argue with me. And tell me one industry where Dangote has been the only player. He's just a good businessman, an astute businessman, a man with deep business acumen. That's just who he is. Don't take it away from him. So PENGASSAN, leave Dangote alone. Whoever is using PENGASSAN to sabotage Dangote should leave him alone. And by the way, what is the president saying? in all this? All these travails that Dangote has been going through, what have you been saying? Is it true that you have interest in the oil industry? The news we are hearing about Malaysia and oil refineries in Malta, Mr. President, is it true? What are you saying? If this is not a sabotage, what is it? Dangote has the right to hire and fire his workers. It should be nobody's business. If employees of private refineries want to have their own association, they should go and form their own association. As long as lecturers in the university don't go on strike, don't carry out policies in the same line with lecturers in public universities, allow Dangote to leave. Otherwise, we will blame government as the third hand in what Dangote is going through. As long as ASU does not picket Nigerian University or Covenant University or Madonna University, PENGASSAN should leave Dangote workers alone. Why are we like this as a country? Why should the federal government of Nigeria not encourage Dangote? Dangote is a one-man government doing what the government of Nigeria have failed to do for more than 50 years of producing petroleum. And then you people want to bring him under, and then Nigerians are doing cho-cho-cho. This is the time for all of us to rally around Dangote. We must rally around him. Single-handedly, he has made the sale of fuel, PMS in Nigeria, stable for some time now. The price has come down. They've been doing all manner of things, throwing tantrums here and there. PENGASSAN and Nupeng that have held this country to ransom for all these years, every now and then, they go on strike, and then there will be scarcity of fuel everywhere. Then you see long queues. One man came to save us. They could not get brain. Dangote is our hero. If he's not, come and argue with me. So when I hear Deji Adeyanju civil rights organization save the republic, Deji Adeyanju, your organization cannot save Nigeria. Dangote is the one saving the republic. Why are you always on the negative side of every story, Deji Adeyanju? Now you want to fight on behalf of sacked workers. Can you employ them? Dangote pumped 4,000 trucks. The man is determined to see it work. Ordinary Nigerians, can't you guys see? Don't you have ears? Can't you hear? Who they follow me know they miss road. If you don't get sense, listen to me and follow. If you feel I don't have a point, come and talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.